Right, I wanted to try and get my hands on a companion. I don't know what the threshold is to get it. Yeesh. God, so many fucking... Oh, I should have... Killing less than 100 mobs. I mean, I could do that. Probably quite easy. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it's 16 vault platinum. Me and what money? Hello? Huh? 15 elites, 15 raid rooms, 15 dungeon bosses. Jeez. Complete a vault, killing at least 5,000 mobs. Holy shit. Thanos reputation, Wendar reputation, Valara reputation, Idana reputation, black market purchases. I should have salmon. Wait, hold on. What was that other one? Oh, the belt deck. X marks rooms, rune bosses. Huh? Defeat a rune boss using at least 20. Fuck you. No. Absolutely not. No. Alright, so I'm gonna try and aim for the blacksmithing room and I mean, soul shard drop rate's alright. It's not gonna help me all that much. I would like a bunch of extra XP. That would be super chill. Okay, so 60% vault XP. I could push it to 100. One and a half times 5 is 7.5%. Giving them slightly less than speed 1. Ooh. But it might be an additive. So it's like 1.5 and then 1.5 on top of the total and then so on. If I want to kill mobs, that would be the way to do it, though. So if I do 2 more and just say fuck it, go all in, double XP from the vault itself, double XP from the burger, basically running triple XP on a fucking brazier vault. Oh, okay. I just have to be really fucking careful and not die, and everything will be great. Everything will be great. I do need to grab my shield, because otherwise I am going to perish. Where? Okay, my compass is equipped. Good. Okay. Okay. God, this is gonna be fucking terrifying. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling.
No, not the buttons! Look, I don't know buttons! No, not the buttons!
Assassins hurt quite a bit. Specifically, the snowmen do, but I don't run into them often enough that I think it's really going to be that big of a deal. Oh, oh, it's amazing. And like, if I can get extra Vault XP in here as well. Oh. Just think. Like, I'm definitely going to be gunning for extra Vault XP out of the braziers. If I can do that, I can pull 260%. Ooh, these guys. Ooh, yeah, no, these guys actually hurt. We're chilling. You know what? If this is going to be the vault that I have to retire my shield on, worth it. Fucking worth it. A double XP Hi! Double XP brazier vault where there's literally double the mobs. Or at least like 50% more. Like I'm okay with that, man. Like I don't. Let me grab some building blocks. Because I can definitely do that. Do I? Oh, it's right there. Sweet. Okay, cool. Definitely gonna check that out because I don't think I've done a blacksmithing room yet. Okay. I'm hoping that clearing dungeons will count towards my overall XP. I believe it will, but I think I need to like clear it in order for it to do so. Thankfully, I don't need mana to beat the fuck out of you. Okay. Oh, I'm getting cores from them now. Hell yeah. If my shield pops in this vault, an honorable and noble send-off. Truly. Oh, shit. Might. No. There's no way. Am I locked in? I'm locked in. I can't get out. Wait. Hang on. One more. Yes, okay. We're cooking. We're back. Oh, I was so afeared that I was going to be trapped in there. But nope. Absolute fucking gigabrain intelligence kicked in, and I clocked it. Okay. Don't push me down there, thank you. Merchant hunter and faster mobs. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? I'm worried about it, but I should be fine. Okay, I want to go check out that blacksmith vault, 'cause I have not seen it yet. I'm hoping it's like the mushroom, but for ornates. That does seem like that is the case, which is awesome, because I could really use ornates. Doesn't seem to have quite as many in it, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe that's just me not quite paying attention. But maybe it does. Shit. I like to avoid fighting them if at all possible, and or at least getting to an advantageous position where I can take them out without any issues. Okay, I gotta sprint back up. Oh, you followed me. Lovely. Okay, so it's just the area in the middle down here, and then that's it. Oh, sweet. I completely forgot that was my bounty. Not gonna lie. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Moving on. More traps. Luckier chests. Yes, please. 20%. That's not bad. I don't like them undulating like that. Below? Would have to be. Whoa! All right, I'm gonna quickly scoot around. That way I can grab the remainder of the things that I need, and then I will run back to wherever I need to just to clear it out and do whatever. I'm not gonna be too... More chests, yes, please. Honestly, that's just the fastest way to do it. It's just sprint in the middle of a crowd that I know I can tank hits from and just let both the sword and shield do work. That's for wooden chests. I don't really care about them. I got 10 vault gold on me. So we'll grab that. Okay. Yeah. I do kind of want whatever's inside. Honestly, if you all could just, like, fall off and into the pit, that'd be great. Oh my lord. They're just siphoning my mana out of me as fast as possible. Like, it's crazy. Trying to hit it at just an angle to avoid getting a poison pot lobbed at me. I don't like being down there when I do this. Jeez, okay. That just seems to be the chest configuration anytime I do these. At least this one in particular. Okay. This will be the last one that I actually, like, clear. I'm just gonna sprint to this one, slap whatever. Never mind, we're going this way. All right. I'm gonna sprint this way. I'm gonna slap whatever brazier I can find and go from there. Lucky chest? Sure. Great. Fantastic. And we run back. I've got a few minutes, but I'd rather not tempt fate too much. Because I have looted a pretty significant number of chests, so I should get a decent amount of XP from that. Alongside the, hopefully, large quantity of mobs that I've had to destroy. Let's be real, it was a fucking massacre. I massacred them. No gingerbread men nor Frosty survived. I'm unsure. Oh, there it is. I see it. Sweet. And we'll head out because I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it to show me where that was. I'm glad it finally did. All right, we'll make our way back. Damn it. Of course I'm broke. Yeah, no, I cleaned this place out really thoroughly. Alright, let's dip. Before I get too caught up in looting and get myself trapped. 175,412 XP for triple XP. God damn. Oh no, this was 4 XP. Damn. Okay. 62. 175,000 for fucking 2 levels. Oh. No. Hi there. Oh my god. You know what? Let me do the highbrow stuff first. That way I can sort through all the riffraff later. Realistically, all of this is getting scrapped. Like all like anything below common is just gonna get scrapped. So honestly, fuck that. Alright. Let that cook. The lightsaber. Damn. Okay, you have my attention. Yeah, no, yeah, that's yeah. Like, I want to... Damn, okay. But I want to do, like, a whole bunch of things, but, like, I just don't have crazy amounts of... I mid-rolled that. Damn. But I just don't have crazy amounts of materials to work with on that. So pop those away. We got 5 left on that. We got 30 left on that. So I could throw another couple points of... That is strong. I don't want it to be super fast. I just want it to be copious to a T. From 35.8 to 40.1. Yeah. Yeah, that's really strong. My armor is fine. That's not going to be a problem. Chaos Crystal adding 30 completely random modifiers. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm so glad I haven't had to make any of these. Like, I've just been letting the mod boxes do the trick. It's been great. I'm going to put that in here. In the off chance I decide I want to make it one day. I can go with the rest of them. Now, does it say I have to enter a vault that's been extended by 10 minutes or complete a vault that's been extended by at least 10 minutes? So I do that. That'll give me 5. Right? Yeah, because they're all a minute and a half. So that'll give me 7.5 minutes, I think. Because it's 3 and 3, then an additional 1.5. So I'd need to extend it by an additional 2 and some change minutes. And then I'd be good to go. I think that's how that works. I want a living weapon. That's what I really want. It's kind of just where I'm keeping all the chaotics. Okay. Let me sleep so I can generate more power, even though I don't need it right this second. Slowly but surely, I'm cutting into the mountain. My general goal is to try and clear this entire bit. Like, I've still got a lot to go through. I do say, though, I've gotten a pretty nice chunk done, though. Just from the on again, off again times that I've been doing it. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. I could go grab that, but no. So, there is a trick you can do to essentially trick mobs into thinking that it's just a solid wall. I'm hoping it'll work. I don't know if it will, but we'll find out real quick like. That should work, I think. Hey. You just fucked off. All right, well. Hi. Yeah, hi, come here. Cool. So it does work. Because, like, it's definitely 4 tall, or at least 3.5 anyway. So, yeah, that's good. I've technically got a door that'll deter things now. Oh, I should probably set the... Yeah, let me set the priority on this to 10,000. Just that way it knows to dump them here first. I should probably make a crusher. But I'll worry about that later. Oh, I just... Okay. I don't know why you're telling me high CPU usage now. That's probably why. Don't need Steam. Okay. So let's run another vault. Oh, damn. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh. I'm gonna have to start a kelp farm soon. Wait, is the die in the triple digits too? No. Okay. One more of that. It's oak. Dump all of it out because I think it's 29. Yep. Okay. Then I guess it is not vault time. I am gonna need a mechanical bearing. I'm gonna need. Maybe it'd be easier to do it with a cart. That way, the machine operating isn't consuming stress on my part, and it's instead just running off of the cart's movement. That could actually be worth. I could have it sweep large areas and then deposited it into side chambers. Yeah, I think that's really the only downside is I wouldn't have a method of actually depositing the items. How would I gain remote access to a create contraptions inventory? Because even if I did use an ender chest, it would not be counted. The entangled blocks, which would require me to get a whole slew of knowledge stars wouldn't work because that track's based off position rather than block. I could do smart observers to detect if an item is empty. And if it is, then send it back. I'm assuming there's no seed oil, so I can't make that in a relatively easy manner. So I have a general idea of what I want to do, and I guess I'm going to have to push back the vault for now, because I do need to get this going. I wonder if I can just do a multi-harvest and just get everything done all at once, more or less. I think I could. As stupid as it sounds, I think I actually genuinely could. This area might work, but I don't think it's quite big enough yet. No, it's not. I can definitely do better. I should definitely set up Flex Network so I can do wireless charging. That way I can just run this as basically as much as I want to. How much would it cost me to get that out? I have it. Oh my god, I'm intelligent. I would just need the controller, which is not hard. Okay, cool. I can work with that. What is flex take? Redstone block and that. Oh. I see. That does complicate things a bit. Strength. Require blaze powder. I guess. But that require me to set up a blaze grinder, which I don't have right now, so I can't do that. I would just need the controller and a plug. Ooh. 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 2 away from that. Do I get a new hint? At a very low chance. Okay, cool. Very descriptive. 10 out of 10. That's so impossibly helpful. I never could have perceived it. Very low. A very low chance. Oh my. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to hit this with the diamond pick, flatten it all out, throw in a bunch of dirt to replace it, and cook from there. All of those, unfortunately, require bone meal in order to grow and be harvested, so I can't exactly do it without having some kind of massive surplus of bone meal, which I can do after I've set up the wheat and beetroot farms, and I need to ensure that I have at least 1,000 of each. That way, I can easily take care of any resulting vault problems. And oh god, this is spiraling. This is absolutely fucking spiraling. Alright, let me throw these into here for now. I can go in there. I don't need it. But all of these need to get scrapped. The good thing is that I did need this massive surplus of scraps anyway. Okay, and let me check all 266 into there. And that that just got me back up to adapt. Oh no, man, come on. Oh. God, you have to sacrifice thousands and thousands of fucking scrap just to get to adapt at 60. No. My power leveling strats are too strong. That's not what I wanted, but whatever, man. I have 7,200 of those. I should probably stop collecting them. Hmm. One percent to all stat and evolution cards per non-foil in the deck. Damn it! 30% efficiency to foils. Is that shiny? That's crazy. Every unique stat. That's actually really tempting. Plus 8% stat card efficiency per unique deck color. I mean, I've got a bit of everything, so... You know. And then I got a little extra for blue cards, which I'll put in here. So I've got 49 of those, meaning I've got 5 or so full knowledge stars to work with. 6. I've got 6. Which isn't bad. No, honestly. 3 different tier cages. First one's handling passive, second is aggressive mobs, third is boss mobs. Output of the loot, the mobs in the inventory beneath the cages. That could be helpful, I think. Because then I could turn mob grinding into just a factory manager. The only downside is that it's a bit iffy on where would I get mob eggs from? Huh? Oh. Huh. Okay. I didn't even think about that. I've been collecting them, but I haven't been doing anything with them. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna need you to not pick these up. Thank you. Okay. Striders aren't all that crazy. So. Okay. I'll do 15 of these. Actually, hold on. 20. That's huge. Husk, spider, enderman, skeleton, stray, drowned, piglin brood, zombie. Not crazy, but we're getting somewhere with it. We'll do another 20. That's the important one. Huh? Oh. Oh no. Okay, you have my attention. Vanilla spawners. I don't know that I necessarily want to deal with the different tiers. Like, I have a really awful choice to make, unfortunately. Oh, fuck, Snad's part of it too. I could do just a vanilla mob sword, or a vanilla Minecraft sword with all the bells and whistles, and do it that way. Just do like a classic, straight out of the box grinder. But I don't think I have access to all of what I would need. Right? Like, there's no... Oh, there is. There's a utility? What? Oh, yeah. Huh. It would probably be best to focus on the mobs for now. But part of doing that would be getting the conveyor belts that I need to push the mobs to send them where I want them to go. Really kind of wish I could get rid of pipes, but what are you going to do? So, yeah, let me pick this up. So now I've got dark utilities, and I don't really need anything else out of this. Because the fuck am I going to need iron furnaces for when I've got create and mechanism? Snad, that could be good, but not for increasing the price as much as it does. Cagerium might be worth it for the aspect of being able to do that. Hold on, let me see what the price, what the You just fucking walk over it, you dick. Hold on, let me go visit the nether. I'm gonna go grab some fucking magma blocks real quick. 75. That's not bad. Alright. So let me real quickly hop in here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of magma blocks, and hopefully that will change the danger value of my door to make it so that mobs don't come in willingly. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's currently set to blast. Wait. Oh. I mean, I guess, yeah, I can try running with that. Right. The bucket. Yeah. So, God, how am I gonna do this? I have a general idea of how it is that I want to do this. I'm not sure if it's entirely viable. I'm gonna give it a college try and we're gonna find the fuck out, but So let me make no. Because that's not gonna work. I need to Oh, it's full. I'm dumb. How much redstone do I have? I don't think I have all that much. Right? No, not a lot. Certainly not enough to make a flux controller and plug. Because, yeah, it uses flux blocks. This uses flux to make flux cores. And I need 2 of them, 2 recipes worth to make 1 fucking core. And And there's this fucking thing. Oh my god. So, eight per block. There has to be a cheaper way of doing this. This seems so expensive. Is there like another way? Okay. Redstone that I don't know about? I mean, obviously there's fucking washing iron, but like that requires raw iron to be done. And I can't do that. So, like, and it's apparently more lucrative if I get it in Silk Touch rather than. I wish you had fucking told me that sooner. So. I'm so fucking lost in the sauce at this point that it's just I don't even know. Um like there's so much that I want to get done that I know I need to get done, but like I can't because I'm ping-ponging between managing my power and clearing this fucking thing out. God, and the fucking like the recipes don't help at all. They really don't. All right. Like I don't know, man. So how do uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Huh. So okay. No, 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 no. No. I get it. 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 Okay. I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I understand. So I can do a long lengthy rail that goes out, does what it needs to, and comes back. And I have ideas on how I can best capitalize on the whole menagerie of nonsense that needs to happen in order for it to do all of the things. But I think I can work with that. So what I can do is have it just circle the whole track. I'll put random bursts of speed throughout the track, not too crazy, just so that way it can continue to grow and do what it needs to do. But on that track, I'll have it go through one cycle harvesting, one cycle off, one cycle harvesting, one cycle off, like that. And every time it comes off, I'll have it dump whatever the contents it can before it then goes out to do another cycle. That will work. I think I might be able to do a two-pronged approach where I can sort of like, I guess the best word for it would be like jerry rig it to react in a specific way. Like, God, I don't want to do this. Like if I have a section above that's cutting weed, right? And then I have a section below that's doing the kelp. Ooh. But I couldn't have anything in that slice where it places it, which would be a bit of a problem, but not the end of the world. Missing out on 4 crops isn't going to kill the whole thing. So I could work with that. Do a whole, like, massive scale structure. Have it all circled in, and it wouldn't need to be a massive thing. It could just be like a drawer controller and drawer set up over there with a storage bus to connect to the ME system. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I'm trying so hard to try and get all this figured out. So quirk doesn't exist in this, does it? Oh, it does. So the item crates exist. Yes. Okay. Awesome. 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 So, okay. That would allow for me to do a... Jeez. Why is it not showing? My Streamlab notifications are not showing up. How's it going, Coda? I don't know why Streamlabs isn't showing up. I'm assuming it was you that followed. Appreciate it either way. Gotta love that. Okay, so I can do... Yeah, I can do a two-piece setup where one part can be the drain spot. Depending on how I space them out, I might not need to worry about... God, what a weird fucking setup this is gonna be. Okay. I should be able to do that, I think. Maybe? I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. So, right now I'm trying to do an unpowered stacked multi-farm with create using carts. And I guess unpowered isn't necessarily the right word, but primarily unpowered. Because I don't want to track out fucking shafts to do mechanical bearings, because each of them are a pog each, and I don't want to... no worries. So, I guess if I'm gonna be sending out an ME system cable out there anyway, I could do annihilation plans to catch the items being pushed by the fan. That way, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay. The gears are a-turning. My brain is a-hurting. So, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of these. Assuming I can remember. Okay, so it is specific on the bottom. Good. Hey. Where? Hey. What do you mean? Because okay. That tracks. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're cooking. Okay. That it completely fried my train of thought. So, rails. I have 84 of them because I've been fucking collecting them throughout the vaults. I need a few powered ones, which is easy enough. Fuck, I don't have any gold. Damn it. Would nether gold ore be better? Crushing gives 18. So 2 ingots. I'd like to get the whole rigmarole of ore quintupling going, but that's so far down the line from where I am right now that it's just not even an option. I think just fortune would probably be my best bet for right now because I've got nothing. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. I don't know how people think that. I personally don't see it that way, but I have been told numerous times that my voice is soothing. I I don't know how, but hey, I'll take it. The way that I see it, I've got a face for radio, so if I've got the voice for it, then hey, I've got something going for me at least. So, yeah, my best bet would probably be to do the nether. Yeah, nether route would probably be best. And just sprint through with fortune and call it a day. I'm gonna need the. Oh, God, I'm gonna need so much. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can do that. So, I'm gonna need to do. Come on, gather around the campfire. Let's go. Thank you. I'm gonna need to do a whole lot of looking. I forgot the elytra. Gotta go back. I should probably also grab my warp stone as well before I forget. Alright. 66 armor, warp stone, all that fun stuff. Alright. So. The trek begins. I want the waste, so I'm going in the wrong direction. There we go. This is where I want to be. How's it going, Abyss? Nah, no worries. I'm probably not the best person to talk about it because I just don't have any stake in that race. Right. Would help if I have my Magnon. Explains why the quartz didn't immediately siphon to me. Should probably also turn my backpack on as well. And we're already off to the races. Okay. I am glad I chose this as a route to go. Merry Christmas, Abyss. I completely blanked out on the other half of your message. Wait. That is a later thing. That is a later thing. That is absolutely a later thing. I totally forgot they dropped gold. Okay. Wait. Wait. There we go. Come on. Gather around. Let's go. Gather around the campfire. Come on. I don't want to deal with the swords. So. Alright. That method is not working. will not. That will not do. So I would need to find... Would I be able to do... I could smelt it. Filter it out through a whole slew of things. I could have it filtered through a hopper. Have it spat out the bottom through smart hopper. That could work. It's a bit convoluted, but it's an option. Not an ideal one, but... I'm doing alright. I got no plans for Christmas, so... Kinda just me and... my computer. I might go make a cup of coffee, honestly. Because I am craving it. Less craving it and more just, I want fucking coffee. Like, I have no incessant need to get it, but I'm just like, I want coffee, man. Alright. Okay, good. Merely managed to scoop by. How did I hit that wall too hard? What do you mean? I want to go out that way. There we go. I should probably get a compacting upgrade. That would probably be the smart thing to do. Rather than the 4, 8, 12 plus stacks of gold nuggets I'm gonna have, it'll compress it into blocks and ingots. Oh, I missed. Would help if I did not miss. Jobs are important. I hate mine, but you gotta make money. The best thing that I can offer for you, that even though I myself don't follow it, if you really want to do something, either A, get a job that you know is going to get you a step closer to wherever it is you're trying to go, or B, work yourself into a position where you can get enough money to live comfortably so you can take the time to figure out what it is that you want to do. because I get finding what you want to do is tough. I myself still have no fucking clue what it is that I want to do. I have ideas, but actually getting into it is super expensive. Thankfully, it's not an art hobby, so I don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a tablet and a pen just to try and, do whatever. But, like, that was too fast. I saved it somehow. I don't know how. But, generally speaking, don't sweat too much about it. Just work on holding down a job. You'll probably hate it. Like, that's just jobs. The only time you're really not going to feel like you're working is if you absolutely love it. And if you love your job, you're not going to work a day in your life. I mined the netherrack, not the gold. Ooh, that was a weird little hiccup. I mean, I get it. I was like that for a little while when I was working in the deli. Like, it got... Oh, hey, there's a Bastion here. It got to the point where I was genuinely sort of getting concerned about my health. And it actually culminated into me having to take a trip to the ER because I was so dehydrated that I just couldn't do much of anything, and I was genuinely fearful for my life. Like, it sucks. But you gotta, don't beat yourself up about it. Life is rough like that. Oh my god, why do they hit so hard? I have 66 armor. Are the numbers a lie? Or do they just have armor-piercing axes or something? Like, what the hell? I missed. Not that time. It's like... I don't know. Generally speaking, beating yourself up about it isn't gonna help. And I get that. I get this, like, tough. Because spirals do happen. But I don't think lamenting and, stressing about it is anything that is healthy. In all honesty, I think with certain instances of, like, overpressuring yourself, some, I will say some, and I want to stress that some forms of procrastination are nice. Because, at least for me, when I was going through a lot of issues in, God, my fucking late teens. Oh, God, I have to say early 20s now because I'm 26. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, God, yeah, no, I have to. No. No. We're in 5. Oh, shit. Okay. And one of those moments for a moment. Yeah. It'll be like that. You're gonna get advice from all sides. Some people will maliciously think that, you know, oh, I know better. It's like, why aren't you trusting me? I know better. Like, that's those kinds of people. Some of their insight can be helpful. Realistically, much like everything else, take it with a grain of salt. Like, it's not good to blatantly ignore people's criticisms, but understand that there are people who are just kind of dicks. But that's not to say that everyone that gives you advice is a dick, or that people who are, you know, actively trying to, geez, I don't want to splat against the ceiling. People who are actively, like, you know, worried about you, or, you know, whatever, X, Y, and Z. Like, it's difficult, but try not to see it as like a, oh, you know, they're trying to, you know, say X, Y, or Z about me, because, like, then you get into a sort of self-fulfilling cycle where now you're starting to plant flags for yourself of things to look out for, and then you kind of, like, drag conversations in those ways. Like, it's an awful loop to be down. And I hated high school. I really did. Because a lot of the time, because I hated doing homework, it would end up in the same rigmarole of, oh, well, why didn't you do your homework? It's like, oh, because I didn't want to. What's the point? And it would come around to, oh, well, you know, it's about, you know, X and X percent of your grade or whatever. And that gets annoying. Like, I get it. And, you know, you get that sensation of, oh, well, now everyone's looking at me. Well, just is what it is. Ow. Dick. But, like, part of it is just kind of understanding that some of the things that you do or choose to do will not please everyone. Like, that's just standard, hands down fact of life. But don't let it be something that then goes on to define, you know, a massive chunk of your life. Because, like, I get it. School sucks. But some of what they do tell you is important. I won't say all of it, because I'm 25 and I haven't used trigonometry in I don't fucking know how long. So as far as I'm concerned, it was useless to me. I didn't need it. There was no point. But it is very nice to know a large handful of the information. Like, I use math all the time. Like, even just normally doing whatever. And that's fine. Because I promise you, school is genuinely a far more brutal environment than the real world. Like, you are constantly surrounded by people and cliques and all this other things. And there's pressure to, like, to perform and all that. Like, genuinely, just, like, do what you can. Ooh, item rarity. Cool. It is what it is. And that's really all it is going to be. Because at the end of the day, once you graduate, unless you stay in the same location, they're going to go off and do whatever it is that they do. You're going to go off and do whatever it is that you're going to do. And, like, unless you're actively keeping up with people, like myself and my roommate, we were friends in high school and we share an apartment together. Like, it's just, unless you actively keep up with people, they'll go off and do their own things. You might meet up with them later on in life, and it is what it is, but no, just, like, cherish people. If people are nice to you, and I understand you're going through a difficult situation with your parents, they're worried about you. That's a parent's job. It sucks. It's oppressive sometimes. But you have to remember that you are their child. As plain and simple as it gets. They do want what's best for you. And it's annoying. It sucks. There's always going to be those times where, you hate everything about them. But I promise you, even when it feels like they aren't, they are trying to look out for you. Some parents, I will say, my mother was not the best. I loved her as a mother. I hated her as a person. Like, that's just, life is complicated. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's the greatest thing in the world. And, like, it's really complicated. But it is so wonderful. And shit will be tough. It'll hurt. And sometimes it'll get worse before it gets better. Why am I able to right click that? That happens sometimes. And sometimes you just have to take, whatever criticism is valid. Like if you're doing something objectively dangerous and, you get told, hey, stop being stupid, what you're doing is dangerous, then like obviously there's a part of that that's true, but there's another part that's like, okay, well, this is just in the moment, whatever. You can ignore that bit. It's tough. I know. Believe me, I felt that. But like there is a lot of trying to figure things out. Just all I can say for right now is just, keep your head down as best you can. Obviously, there will be times where some people make it their prerogative. Mm. It was like that after I got out of high school. Middle school is a fucking wild child. God. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I did almost get arrested for climbing on the school roof. That did almost happen. All I'm saying is like it's a wild ride. Sometimes you just kind of have to sit back and go with the flow. Like it's tough, but just keep your nose to the grindstone and just keep doing. And that's all you can do. Like I promise you can do your best. Like I've been working where I've been working for a year now. And I found out a few months in that folks that were coming in later than me had gotten a higher starting pay. Now, I had one data point to work with. I was upset, I was pissed, but realistically, I can't just let that one data point be what I base my entire argument on. So, despite my frustrations and anger, I waited. Eventually, I found out more and more that there were, higher starting pays, and I found out I basically got shafted. So, I brought it up with my manager. She brought it up with her manager and the whole fucking chain of events. And now I'm making $15.50 versus the $13.25 I was making. Now, this story is completely useless outside of the idea of try not to let things that make you angry be the thing that's bothering you. If you can get more information about it, try basing your frustrations more so on those. Because if you can posit your argument in a way that shows you have looked into it and have gotten information about it, and you provide X, Y, and Z about it, generally things tend to go smoother. Try not to be overly reactive, because again, that can be a slippery slope where you go into a conversation expecting one thing and then it pivots because things aren't going the way that you thought they were going to go, and all that. Just it's tough, but more often than not always, things do tend to smooth out, and at the very least some form of convergence can be made. Like I got my raise, but I was told, look, we get that, you're not feeling like it's worth it, because at the time it didn't. Like I was making less than what I needed for a livable wage, and I was barely scraping by on rent. But like it sucks. But you can't go into things emotional. Like you want to feel things. You want to, wear your heart on your sleeve, and that's noble. That's great. But there are reasons that we make outfits. And there are reasons we wear suits to formal occasions. Where you dress for the occasion, and sometimes you do have to put on a watch to make yourself look a little fancier, if that makes sense. Like it sucks. I hate it. I hate the postulating. I hate the dog and pony show. I hate all of it. But it does have to happen sometimes. And sometimes there has to be capitulation on both sides to come to an agreement that maybe you're not perfectly happy with, but at least progress got made. It's a lot, but yeah, that's just unfortunately that part of growing up. Once you get old enough, the funny, Santa magic stuff kind of starts to wear off, and after you've heard Mariah Carey for the 10th, 15th, 20th time in a row at the start of whatever store you go into every, holy wait, I've missed Mariah Carey this entire time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Some kind of Christmas karmic balance is gonna destroy me next year. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. The spirit of Mariah Carey is not going to be happy. I don't think she's passed, but like still. But no, it's like that's fine. But no, like it's a lot of give and take. But part of part of an actual like agreement and an accord is that both sides relent on something. Like that's just the way the world is. Realistically, a good agreement comes down to both sides leaving slightly upset with what they've left with, but ultimately accepting it. Because more often than not, you're not going to be able to make both parties happy. But if you can get to a point where both parties agree but are, slightly disappointed with the results, that's the best you can do. It's the same way with politics. It's the same way with, country disputes. Like it sucks, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. People are stubborn. People are rash. People are emotional, especially if you've got, large scale issues to deal with. So don't let yourself beat you up too much. It sucks. It's a pain, but give it time and ultimately it will pass. As someone who stopped celebrating Christmas, God, way back when I was, 10 or 12, because my family wasn't all that well off and we couldn't really do Christmas. You kind of just come to learn to find the little Christmas magic in little things. Yeah. And that's the big part about it. It's like, sure, you don't get to be able to be that kid anymore who's like, oh, Santa's going to come down the chimney. It's going to be great. It's going to be like, all that's like, after a certain point, all that does eventually pass. But you get to see them enjoy it. And part of that is just being like, okay, let's let them have their fun. Because, realistically, it's just Christmas, man. It's a pain in the ass. Everybody's angry. Everyone's trying to get to where they need to go. But the hope is that once everyone sits down with their family, everything chills out. Unfortunately, not every family is perfect, as I know, but it's part of it is enjoying watching those of younger ages being able to, sit down and enjoy it. I'm so glad I have these advanced energy cubes. Though I should probably sleep to get the sun up. Yeah, so while you may not have, the same Christmas magic that you're used to, at the very least, you get to enjoy watching them enjoy it. It's tough sometimes, but it is worth it. How far? I could probably trim this side of the mountain off entirely with another charge. Maybe. I don't want to be digging all of this out. To have to then. I wonder if it would be worth... no, because I'd eventually get to the same result anyway, so there's really no point in me changing the size of the actual thing, because it doesn't charge me for any of the ones that it doesn't do. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting down to that last little bit of mountain. Maybe. So, once I get this all cooked up, I can trim back that section of mountain. Maybe finally try and cook with that. Yeah, that's just unfortunately how things have shaped out. There's not really a whole lot that can be done outside of, you know, parenting style. There's a lot of... Oh, I still have like half a charge on this. Holy shit. There's a lot of pros and cons to tablets for kids. Like, I personally don't think it's a great idea for minors to be able to access social medias, because as someone who grew up in the early-ish stages of social media, I've seen the decline happen, where everyone's so focused on, oh, my popularity is determined by this number on a screen, when realistically, just turn it off. Like, I am so glad I'm not a super social person, because it's genuinely helped me to avoid all of the consequences that comes with having social media. Like, I'm not worried about, oh, did you see X and X and whatever TikTok and X and Y Facebook post, or this one story on, like, I don't fucking care. I don't. I keep myself informed in other ways, biased or otherwise, because I'm fully willing to admit that some of them are biased, but understanding that is to, you know, at least further understand where things are coming from. I am burning through these vault stakes. Holy shit. I had like 40 of these when I started. Yeah. I mean, part of what is, you know, being a tablet kid is just, you don't know. When you spend your entire childhood, you know, essentially glued to a screen that tells you all of these things that happen, there's not really a whole lot, you know, like, imagination-wise that needs to happen to fill in the gaps. But if you can, you know, show it to them and You know, explain like, oh, you know, you get this really cool sword. Like, I don't care how old you get. If you find a good stick, that shit's universal. Like, I am 25 years old, and anytime I'm out in the woods and I see a good stick, you best believe I'm picking that shit up. I don't know how long I'm going to be carrying it for, but that shit's getting picked up and swung around at least twice. If I hit something I don't intend to, as an adult, responsibility kicks in and I put that shit down. But part of me is like, that's a good stick. But like, that's the thing, is that a lot of what's so frustrating about tablet kids is that they just don't know. They spend most of, if not their entire childhood, essentially glued to a screen. Holy shit, I'm almost done. Wow. Would you look at that? Oh. Fine, guess I'll go fuck myself then. Fucking destruction gadget charge. Jeez. Oh. But no, like, it's not knowing something means that you don't know you're missing out. Almost done, hopefully. Getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Oh, God. This has been the most annoying mountain to clear, but I'm almost done with it. Almost done. I need to sleep again to restore power. What time is it? 3:15 a.m. I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow. I don't think. Nah, we're good. Cool. All right. But I recommend sleep. A lot of life's annoying questions can be solved with sleep. Sometimes it's difficult to fall asleep. Speaking as someone who drinks copious amounts of caffeine and also just does not sleep regularly. Like, it's not a perfect thing, but more often than not, you tend to think a little clearer when you're well slept. Huh. I almost didn't make it out of that hole. Yeah. Speaking as someone who is well acquainted with caffeine, try to limit your caffeine intake to before 7:30 p.m. Generally speaking, doctors, I think, recommend anywhere between like 6 and 5 p.m. for caffeine intake. But realistically, doctors are worried about your health and will give you the best window. Realistically, 7:30, 7:30, cut off your caffeine intake entirely. If you time the crash right, you'll go right to bed. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't help with the whole, or at least I can't help with like a large scale family drama. I'm fairly disconnected from mine, so. I don't know if it's necessarily by choice, but I just know that I am. And I am more than certainly a black sheep in the family, so I've just kind of come to accept the role and here untoward step into it. If nothing else, lay down, close your eyes. Even if it's annoying and you're shifting around a lot, just lay down and close your eyes. Things will come up in your mind. Like, realistically, just, I promise you, just lay down, close your eyes, and wait. It's annoying. It's dumb. It's, you know, whatever, but it works. If you get bored enough, you'll fall asleep. I feel like I should have smashed into that wall there. Okay, cool. Nice smooth entry. I'll take that. 10 out of 10. Oh, that's not full yet. It's almost gone. The mountain is almost gone. Finally, the prophecy can be completed. And soon, the factory can grow. God, there's so much room for activities. It's amazing. I'm gonna say this right now. I appreciate it. I am one of those people who will go from 0 to 100, and it can be rather unnerving when I do hit 100. So I don't recommend my content for it, though I do appreciate the sentiment. I am very 0 to 100 in like a straight shot. Honestly, if you... the other side! Oh, it does exist. Realistically, like, I just recommend listening to some, you know, some shows that you enjoy. Like for me, typically whenever I go to bed, actually this is more of a recent thing. I'll listen to a D&D podcast called The Unexpectables. That's fine. That's fine. If you've got Spotify, it's there. If you're familiar with the folks from TFS, you'll know generally a lot of the people who are on it. Oh, hi, Mr. Chicken. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. So tantalizingly close. The mountain is almost gone. And with it, production shall replace it. But nah, if you want some stuff to listen to, I recommend The Unexpectables. Oh, you don't have to be a nerd. I promise you. It's just a good story. Like that's one of the biggest things that I've come to notice about D&D. It is the nerdiest and goofiest shit imaginable. But there are some pretty damn good stories if it gets done right. That's fine. Almost flat. Almost flat. Soon the mountain that has plagued me since eons long since past will be gone. Finally, I can stop bitching about it. I have to sleep. Because my fucking power is tight. It's a good day. Like, D&D is seen as more of like a nerdy game. And realistically, it is. But more often than not, D&D is just kind of like an everyone sort of deal. Like, there are people who say they don't listen to D&D and the people who do. And I promise you they're the exact same people. Oh my god, it's so flat. I can't get over it. It's amazing. All this time I've been bitching about a mountain that's too fucking tall to dig out and takes too long to do, and instead I tripled the time and now it's gone. Oh, look at that view. Oh my god. This is gonna look so good once I actually get everything set up. I need a coffee. I'll be right back. I need to calm down. Might help if I go ahead and do that. It's been up the whole fucking time. Oh.
I can't have nice things, man.
Have a good night. Just don't expect me to be a father.
Just don't expect it. I promise you. I've been a terrible uncle. I'll be an even worse father.
spot in the floor. All right. Am I seriously not getting power because it's fucking raining? Uh-huh. That is in fact the whole truth. Oh shit. Did I finally do it? Did I finally manage to get the entire area flattened out to a point where I am satisfied in the space that I have managed to provide myself to build a fucking factory? Oh, it's gorgeous. Truly, mwah, chef's kiss. Amazing. I love it. Truly the piece de resistance. Just, love it. All right. Oh. Got my coffee. Time to activate all 2 fucking brain cylinders real quick. So I need to make an exchange gadget. Is it a replacement gadget? No, it's an exchanging gadget. Okay. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're chilling. Now that I'm not bogged down by 1 stack at a time, should be fine just to go all in for it. Chromatic steel. I know I have plenty of carbon, so I'm not worried about that. So, exchange gadget is made from a normal gadget, which then gets added to this to make it an exchange. Good. So, exchange gadget will be replacing stone with grass. Okay. Yeah, I think this one needs... Yeah. I think this one needs to be hotkeyed. Settings menu is G. Gotcha. Can't be doing that because that's not. Curios. Chess mode switch and. Right, I forgot voice chat existed in this. I know what I'm doing. Confirm. Thank you. That's great. Fantastic. That's not what I want, though. I figured I could leave you alone, but no. Alright. Thank you. Makes the surface, reaches fluids. That's not what I want. I need this. Surface. Surface. Give me the max range. I don't really know that I need that filled right this second. I will need this, though. Okay. So now I can do dirt. I don't think I have enough to fully. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Now, does it give me. Oh, it gives me a cobblestone. Okay. That tracks. That tracks. I'm out of dirt? Holy shit. Alright, damn. Am I gonna have enough dirt? Huh. I might not have enough dirt. Hmm. Well, that's mildly annoying, but not the end of the world, I suppose. Hmm. It's odd and liberating not having to worry about my system being full of dirt. At the same time, however, really could use the dirt right about now. You know, for a the very important building that I'm doing. Nope. I did not hit the angle right. I am still not hitting the angle right. I would like to... Thank you. So... I've got some dirt. Again, I'm really worried that it's not going to be enough. Which is kind of nuts, actually. You know what? I'll start shoving it into there. And, you know, why did that hurt my brain so much? Why do I feel like I took psychic damage because it fuck... Huh? What? What was the point? You didn't make any indication that you put it into my inventory. You didn't void it either, so I don't know what you do with it. I don't know why that did so much damage to my mental. What? Huh? Yeah, sure. I guess. Maybe? I don't understand. Okay. It's a new day for digging. Oh, it finally ran out of charge. Put that in there for now. Woo, that's the hole I fell in earlier. Hmm. Wait, no, I need to be in here. God, I am running low on dirt. Oh my. Oh no. Am I out of dirt? No. Okay, no, I'm not quite out of dirt yet, but I am running startlingly low on dirt. Need the shovel. Then I need the bottles of enchanting. Oh shit! Got a music disc. And I didn't even have to orchestrate it. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and start winding things down. All in all, though, really successful. Really successful day out in the field. Thankfully, it's not quite as psychically damaging the second time it happens. Should probably step out of that. You know what? Now, that having all of that cleared out, lit up, and mostly converted into dirt is about as good of a place for me. I'll do the last few touch-ups just to make sure that it is all dirt, and hopefully by the time I come back tomorrow, it'll all be grass. But yeah, generally speaking, that's been it. That's been it for this one. I appreciate you folks for stopping by, vibing out, hanging out with me, and yeah, I'm already out. That's kind of nuts. Ooh. I didn't realize this game was here. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll use it as like an underground section, like an underground mining operation or something. I don't know. I'll get all that figured out later. For right now, though, yeah. That is where I'm going to end the stream the first night. That coffee is hitting me. It's making me sleepy. So, anyway. Appreciate you folks for stopping by. Vibing out, hanging out with me. And, yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Even though I think it's late for the Happy Hanukkah, but whatever. Anyway, see you folks next time.